Hi there guys, thanks for joining us today. We'll kick off Unit 2 with some notes on univariate data. If you'd like to highlight or underline any key terms, it could be quite useful. I'll give you a brief rundown. So this chapter explains how we classify, organise and display data. Univariate data considers one variable only. And what we mean by this is if you're going to ask people about their heights or how many kids in their family, you're asking them to respond to one thing only. That's why it's called univariate data. We use two main headings to classify data. That's categorical data and numerical data. And both of these have two subheadings. Categorical can be split into nominal and ordinal, and numerical can be split into discrete and continuous. Now, to classify data, it's useful to consider the possible responses. For example, if you were to ask people about their eye colour, you'd expect answers such as brown, blue, green or hazel. And if you were to ask them about their height, you would expect a range of numerical responses. So eye colour is an example of categorical data, and to be more specific, it's an example of nominal data. So nominal data often has responses that are the names of categories. Another type of categorical data is ordinal data. Now this is a little more tricky at times to classify, but simple examples are anything where responses are in a scale. For example, if I ask people their level of job satisfaction, they could answer maybe poor, satisfactory or good. And if I ask them their street number, people would give answers that are numbers that were not counted or measured. And that's an important thing to remember. So numerical data, as the title suggests, deals with responses that are numbers. How many, how tall. The two types are discrete and continuous. Continuous is best described as something that you'd measure and can take any value, whereas discrete data is something that you would count, which usually take whole number values. How many people in your family is a discrete variable, whereas how tall are the members in your family is a type of continuous. Okay, if I go over to the second page here, there's a really lovely little flow chart here that just helps you make a decision on what type of data it is. So to classify data, the first thing I would say is what are the possible responses to the question, and are the questions going to give you answers that are numbers or words? Okay, so if it's numbers, then numerical. If it's words, it's categorical. Okay, and then from there, you can make the best choice of the two in the subheadings. All right, thanks for that.